Hmm. You know, but as many of these guys I've taken down along with Sonichu, the other Sonichus and Rose Shoes and the Autobots, including my Lightning Blade, these crackers are not all they're cracked up to be. Hey, what's up, everybody on YouTube? Jesus Christ, Team Western Channel Sonichu Prime here once again with another quick like review. Today we are reviewing Transformers Legacy Diverge Decepticlone Crackder. So here we are, and there is, they make bunches of these. There's, as opposed to Crackder the First, there's too many of these. As opposed to SAV the First, there's too many of those Decepticlones. As opposed to Punicrackder the First, there's too many of those Decepticlones. But anyway, let's first and foremost, as always, let's take a quick look at the packaging. So here we have the common Decepticlone in jet mode, really flying all about. Transformers Legacy Diverge, Deluxe Class, Deluxe Classic, de Lujo. Right here, just simply reads Decepticlone Crackder Transformers. On this side of the box, you got a lovely piece of artwork of the Decepticlone right here. With some flames coming out of his thruster soles, his feet, and yep, there's just Crackder and Cybertronian right there. It's a name, Not always cracked up to the, especially these guys. Anyway, here's half the poster art. That's on the side of the box. Transformers Legacy Diverge, words, barcodes, and things. And then on the back of the box, you got your obligatory part that says this, that, and the other, and can combine, become an armor leg. I forgot to mention that the SAV, the first, can also become an armor leg as well. It's mentioned on this box as well. But anyway, and you have your little brief bio if you want to take a moment to read that. But that's basically it for the packaging. So now here we have this particular Decepticlone and its vehicle mode, and I'm going to make this one perfectly clear. I do believe Ebgo said the same thing. So he does not have two of each figure. He transforms them, the vehicle mode to robot mode, or robot mode to vehicle mode, depending on which one he starts with, and which I do the same. The only ones that I have like two of each of would have to be just these Decepticlones. Between, like, I have two Decepticlone Crackders right now. I'm gonna get two Decepticlone SAVs. I'm gonna get two Decepticlone Punish Slams as well. But because I want to show off that ability, because you typically would do just one of each in regards to the combined mode of the Punicrackder. Blah blah blah. That's where my tongue stops working. Punicrackder-V. I ought to know that name by now. But anyway, anyway, yeah, since you have, like, the first Crackder, the first SAG, then one of each Decepticlone. But yeah, you benefit from having two of each of the clones. Then you could really have more fun that way. Anyway, so here is this Decepticlone and its vehicle mode, and it's looking pretty good, sharp as a jet. So let's get closer here. Look at the details. Got a Decepticon symbol right there on the nose cone. It's got orange for the windshield and window. And yeah, just a lot of reds and blues and silvers and some little hints of gold. Then you got the side of that. You got some good molding detail going on, including on the tail. Good silver on the tail. And then just the thrusters back there, which are pretty much around my feet. But yeah, there is the top, and there is the bottom. Just pretty much visible everything. Syndrome, even his face, but it's right there. But he does try to turn back. But anyway, he does slide, as jets tend to typically slide. Hooray for flying, sliding jets! And for comparison, here it is with Sonichu. And let's see. Yeah, here he is with Punishlav the First, with SAV the First, with Crasher, with Screamer, I think he'd be complaining if he had these guys following him instead of the typical seekers. He'd be like, "You fools! Why you keep falling and crashing so hard? You're so dispensable." Whoosh. And Megs. And let's bring a mold in as well. So here is the Decepticlone with Autobot Skydive right here. So yeah, they're pretty much yeah, shape whatnot. But yeah, just mold mates. Pretty much it. Whoosh. And of course, here it is with Cybertron Thundercracker because it's precious. Oh, so cracking precious. And rolling the R's as much as I want to. So, there you go. Now, it does come with a couple of accessories. So, you get the double barrel blaster here. Done all in black with some molded detail going on right there. The inside of the cannons. And it's just hollow on the other side. A little bit on the back. And then, yep, you got a combiner mode combiner mode hand or foot, depending on what you want. So like I mentioned last time, you can flip the figures out. And you can rotate this out. And you can pull this in. You can make this the thumb. Rotate this and it becomes a thumb. For like either a left hand or right hand. And of course, got a little gun barrel right there. And how these will store on the jet boats, so you got the 5mm ports in the bottom of each wing, and you got a port right here on top, so you can store that up there, or you know, just more easily you can store this down here, and yeah, with that tucked in place right there, you can store that on top and have that going on. Big old barrel, and just that's not looking that elegant. And I kind of feel like you put it over here. Yeah, that's not so aerodynamic for a jet, is it? Lol. Oh well. Anyway, just typically I'll just keep the double barrel blaster up top. I feel like that's the best option. And I feel like I want to just go ahead and answer this question. So, is this double barrel blaster Bloosh compatible? Well, no. No, it's not. These are too small. They're too small. There's like 4mm pegs or something. Meh. No. Best day ever. Not really. No, there are worse. Anyway, so that's essentially it for the vehicle modes. Let's get down to transformation, shall we? Let's get a decent spin out of him. Let's just remove the guns from up top. And we're going to go into combine mode first. So we're going to take the tail fins here and just flip those in. And we're going to fold the wings in like that. And then all we need to do with this part is just so stuck on my copy. We just disconnect this, fold that down, and then fold this stuck on the hinge. And then you got a couple of slots here that these tabs are going to go right into. Like that. And oh yeah, so we definitely gotta do this. So I'll separate the arms, put the legs out a little bit, and then that way you have courage to rotate the peg up and then close those back down and close these up, and there you go. There you have a leg. It's a jet propelled blue leg. That's fun. Okay, arm mode. So we definitely need to disconnect these, and we'll go ahead and put this into shoulder bit position. We gotta shift these out, and they'll rise up on this rotating hinge right there. Just rotate that up, put it up there. Same thing on the other side. And we just put the wings in. And yeah, let's see. Yep. We put the arms in. Yeah, you want to have them inside like that. You got a tab right here. It's going to go into that slot. And you just want to get those together like so. And same thing on the other side. Just flip that up and get the tab in the slot in the arm. And then we can open the legs. Oh, probably should have took the legs open before pulling this up. Anyway, so just make sure you get these down here like that, because you got the slots right here that these two tabs will go into. You close that back up, and then you rotate to the other side, and there you go. There you have an arm. Yes, it's an arm. And again, so you got this way. You can this configuration. You can have it as a full bending arm, elbow, or otherwise you have it this way. It'd be like whoop, just 9 degrees of bend. Meh. Meh. And of course, be a left arm or right arm. All right, so let's get this thing in the robot mode. So we'll just go ahead and rotate the legs forward. We can split them as well. We'll fold this down and rotate the head. Separate the arms from the slots right there and rotate them so that they're oriented the right way. And we'll just do that. Splay the wings out. And there you go. There you have this Decepticlone in its robot mode. And it's a decent little robot mode. I mean, it's a decent little robot mode. It may be something right about, depending on how you feel about it, but it works. It works. Let's get close here. Look at the details. So yeah, got the silvers and reds, and there's red in the eyes. Anyway, so going down the bottom side, we got the faux cockpit right there on the chest and belly. And got some more detail going on all over, including on the feet. And then going up the back, it's pretty much the jet, the bulk of the jet. Yep. All right. So anyway, so articulation-wise, what have we got? I'm gonna tell you. So the head is on a ball joint, but you can only some wiggly waggly. You can look up that much. Can't really look down. Head can rotate to a full 360, and if you move the wings out of the way, arms can do a full 360. And you got this joint right here. If you need it, that way you can go. Arms can go in and out like that. You have bicep rotation. You have 90 degrees of bend at the elbow. Nothing at the wrist. The wings can move forward and back, so you can angle those however you like. And you have waist rotation. Legs can move forward that far, back that far, outward. You can do the full splits. You have ball rotation there. You have thigh rotation here, and you have slightly under 90 degrees of bend at the knee, and nothing at the feet. So there's that. Now, as far as the accessories go, we have like a very limited storage options. So we mainly have the two pegs, two ports on the sides of the wings, and the port down here. I mean, you could try and just yeah, it's like you could store that on its butt if you wanted to. That's not elegant, but yeah, for storage you can plug one right here, and plug one right there, and that only looks just so elegant, just so. We have a port on the other side of this one, so you could put the two weapons together. Though that port, it doesn't secure too well. It's not exactly 5mm port, but of course you can wield these two guns. You can hold these guns. Come on, get in there. There we go. All right, and then yep, you can pew pew bang bang, and all of that good stuff. And again, it's unfortunate these are not Boosh compatible. Meow. And now for comparison, here is this Crackder with Sonichu. Actually facing the camera. Yeah. Here he is with his superiors. The first Slav and the first SAV. And get them all in center. So I'll get a good picture right there. And with his bigger superiors, Megatron and Screamer. Give me a little bit. And let's see now. Yep. With Crusher. And with his mold mate, Skydive. And of course, here he is with Transformers Cybertron Thundercracker because it's precious. Also cracking precious. So, there you go. So yeah, there is the Crackder Decepticlone, and yeah, decent little figure. It's like obviously you got it's not but it takes a bit of finagling, get that nose cone separated. You gotta make sure you undo the legs before you remove that part, and yeah. But of course, it goes gonna get the grind mode simple enough. It's kind of like a little fun thing to mess around with. It's a decent little jet. But there's a better jet, and there's only one of that first character. Yep, anyway, so, as opposed to the multitude of these. Lol. Alright, so anyway, so I end up picking this up from BigBadToyStore.com. I'll put a link to their website in the description. That's why my tongue is not working. In the description down below. And if you missed any of my reviews, you can check out the playlist. Also, link in the description down below. And you'll be able to find, and you also be able to find these online at the Entertainment Earth and other collector website. And also check your Walmart, check your Target, check your GameStops, and you gotta find them popping up all over the place here and there. So anyway, yeah, that's it. This is Transformers Legacy United Merge Decepticlone Crackder, and this is Jesus Christ Chance Sonichu Prime saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud. Man, that attack on the planet was a real bust. Yeah, the boss are gonna be happy with us. I mean, shoot, look at me. I lost my nose cone in the fall from that wave from Metatron. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, I'll be out for like a week or so until I get a replacement part. Yeah, with the replacement parts come in, I mean, even Megatron helping, it's just, I don't know sometimes. Yeah, I know. So we gotta go into Crackder number 64127's party. Yep, I don't know though. I mean, it's depending on whether he actually survives in that attack or not. Yeah, I mean, how many of us went out again? I'm not sure. It's hard to keep count around here. Yeah, I know. But it's just like, it just seems like there's a lot of us, and then we keep getting fewer and fewer, and then suddenly it's more and more. Yeah. I just don't know what's up with that. Yeah. Where are our heads? I don't know. Were we actually programmed with some brains? I don't know. Alright, you goods. Alright, so we're gonna be able to have a next wave coming up soon, but we gotta recover quick. I mean, that was a real bust. I managed to make a lot of damage with my big gun, though. Yes, sir! Right. So, yeah, I don't know about you, though. You gotta get repaired quick. Because you're not gonna be able to stay out in the battlefield for too long. Yes, sir, but I don't know where I'm gonna get my next nose cone from. It's a major part, you know, because I can't fly without it, because I need that thing to be able to fly forward, be able to see it. Or, maybe I'll just go, search the junkyards and see where I can find it. Sir! Yeah, that's right. You better go get yourselves recovered quick if you want to keep your nuts and bolts all in place. Or I blow your buttons away with my big gun. Yes, sir!